Good morning. So today is Friday morning, and this evening is going to be the Jewish New Year. And I'm like, first of all, this is a really, really good day. I started off my day pretty slow. Um, Meditation. Then I did a guided mental visualization thing that just came on straight after the meditation. So I just went ahead and stayed in that same mode, and it was really, really strong for me this morning. I want to show you where I am. I'm out hiking. I came from back that way. That's the Sea of Galilee. Down there is the Valley of Gennesaret. It's the Gennesar Valley. And that's where I came from. And that is the settlement where I live over there. So I'm on my way back home. I've been out for a while. Yesterday, I had a really good day, a really good productive day. At the beginning of the day, it started off pretty slow. I couldn't really figure out what I wanted to do, so I just started cleaning my house. So now I have a really clean house, and then I actually got into work and managed to do quite a bit. So I'm excited about that. But what I really wanted to talk to is because I'm just completely blown away this morning with synchronicities and the way that things are happening. It's just unbelievable to me. I found a place here to sit. I'm going to sit here on the edge and look over the view. I might put my hat on just if it gets too hot. So I'm out with my coffee. There we go. That's good. Coffee in a jar. So yesterday I went with my twin in the evening to the hot springs, and we were talking about, he was telling me about something that he wanted, the next project that he wants. And this morning he sent me a message first thing in the morning, that when he opened up like the secondhand site, he was talking about this motorcycle that he wants. And as soon as he opened up the secondhand site, the exact thing that he was talking about was there, with the right colors, just like he had in Prestige. And it just goes to show how quickly, when we tell the universe what we want, more and more I'm seeing the synchronicities of when you are very specific and you tell the universe exactly what you want. It's amazing how quickly the universe reacts towards it. It's just that you have to get specific and know with intention exactly what it is that you want. And I'm seeing this more and more and more. And he also sent me a tarot reading. And the tarot reading was so spot on, because yesterday we were sitting at the hot springs, we were looking at the sky, and there were like these lights going over, like UFOs, unidentified flying objects. That's what they were. They're unexplained. They're not airplanes. They go really slow. They don't, and they're in different directions. There were a whole bunch of them. And it seems like there's a lot in the sky lately. If you just look up, you see them. And I'm not talking about that big line of lights. That I've seen that a couple times also, or like 3 times. I've seen that big line of lights, which is I don't remember the name of. I know what those are. They're satellites, maybe, supposedly. But these are different lights that are unexplainable, and they don't have, because the hot springs that we go to is right on this triple border. It's the border of Israel, Syria, and Jordan. And these lights that are going over, they don't give any kind of yeah, they go right over the borders. So it's not like airplanes or things like that, because the airplanes can't go over those borders. So it's something that is unidentified, and who knows what it is. But he sent me this tarot card reader, and she starts saying, maybe you're seeing lights, maybe you're seeing shooting stars, maybe you're seeing lights in the sky. She was like seeing lights. And it was amazing, because it was just after last night when we were looking up and there were just so many lights in the sky. And my faith in all of this, it used to be, if you would have talked to me about these kinds of things a couple years ago, I would have been in complete disbelief. Oh yeah, but I can see it so clearly now, that the way to manifest things is that you get into conversation with the universe. You converse with the universe. and you converse with the universe through sending out a projection of what it is that you want in mind and feeling, and you get it back. And I see this so clearly. I can understand this. I'm still in the process of evolving into this. It's like a shifting, and you have to do it with full belief. It's like a shifting. This morning after I did that, after that, a video came on from Mind Valley, an advertisement, and it was interesting. So I went ahead and listened to it, and there was a woman on there that was talking about how she manifests things, and she was saying it's 80% in your mind. It's 80% of self work and only 20% of outer work. Said otherwise, all the people that get up in the morning and go work hard, all labor all day long, they would have the life of their dreams, but they don't. So it's not about the physical. It's more about the non-physical work when you want to manifest the life that you want. When you see people that have these magnificent lives, they have the time also to enjoy the magnificent lives, right? So that means that they're putting less effort into work than in play. So it's a mindset. It's a way of being. It's a way of thinking. It's a way of vibing out what it is that you feel the life that you want before you create it. You actually hold that you get yourself into a vibration that is a match to the life that you want before you have the life. So it's like you create the space within you for the life that you want. It's like if you want a life partner to sleep with you in your bed, you make sure that your bed is ready for that. So why am I saying that? Because at some point I found myself sleeping on half the bed, and on the other half of the bed I had laundry. And I thought to myself, even if I had a life partner, there wouldn't, I don't, you have to create the space of what you want in your life before it comes. So if I have a place in my heart, let's say, if I open up my heart and have a place in my heart for a life partner, only then can the life partner come. It's not wait for a life partner to come and then open up the space in your life, in your heart. It doesn't work like that. It can't work like that because uh, um, you a life partner wouldn't be drawn to that. If you have the space ready for them and available and accessible, then there's easy access, right? So it's creating the life that you want, or the vibration. And this woman that was talking, I think her name was Megan something in Mind Valley, you can look her up. Um, she was talking about how when you want to create this magnificent life, you also have to be able to contain the magnificent life that you want. That means that you have to be in the feeling that you are worthy of it. And it's also like that with when you want to find love or magnetize a life partner into your life, you have to feel like you're worthy of it. Otherwise, the life partner will never come, right? Because if you're not feeling worthy of it, that life partner could walk by you 100 times a day and you wouldn't be open to it. So it's the same thing with manifesting the life that you want. You have to be able to contain that life before it comes in. So it means bring yourself to a matching vibration of what it is that you want before it's even there. And then it has to come in. Because if you're vibrating in a certain vibe, then when you're vibrating in a certain vibe, then the things that are not in sync with that vibration will naturally fall out, and the things that are in sync with that vibration will naturally come in. It can't be different, because you can't be out of sync with your surroundings. And so if you change your vibration to a different vibration than your current surroundings will have to fall out. They can't exist with you. They can't there's no synchronicity there, so you're out of sync with it. And so there's where the secret is. The secret is having to vibrate out and become what it is, the future person that you want to be within your new life that you are imagining, and then imagine it daily. And that's something that I've been doing with my meditation, and I can feel the shifting in me. First of all, I can feel how the belief is becoming more and more solid and more comprehensible, and I understand it way, way better. And it's also showing up in my life way more. Like if you would have seen me 10 years ago, what I'm doing now, taking a walk in nature and picking dopamine from the tree, would have been completely out of, it couldn't have existed in the life that I had. In the type of, so the life that I am living now is probably about 80% of the way, if not more. It feels like everything else is already ready for me in escrow, and it's waiting for me to step into it completely and fully. That's how I feel. And I truly feel that way because I have this one existence, which is in the physical world and how I'm living and the bank calling and all of that. And in this other part of me, it feels like I'm already living this completely different life, a completely different life. It feels like I understand it's almost like I'm already playing at this other level of life, which is complete abundance with little or no effort, all through play and all through things that I enjoy, and I can already see that happening. But at the same time, it's in my existence when I come back down into the now. There's a gap in between the two, and I feel like the gap is closing more and more. So, for instance, like with my twin, when we were yesterday at the day before yesterday, we spent the day at the spring over here, and this young guy came with a girl, and he had just bought this motorcycle. And so him and my twin were talking about motorcycles because my twin had a motorcycle when he was younger. And my twin was talking about the motorcycle that he had, and it came into his consciousness. Like he said before about having someday wanting another motorcycle, but all of a sudden this kid came in and brought it into like the now, brought it into focus again. And so then my twin said to me yesterday, well, my next toy, I already feel like I want to get this motorcycle. And he was telling me the type of motorcycle, and he went into there's a site where people put up, it's like Craigslist in the States where you put up like ads. So it's kind of like the same, but a little bit different, more businessy. But there's a site that everybody puts up. So he went in, we were looking at different motorcycles. And then afterwards he said, maybe I could find, he was looking at this different motorcycle that wasn't the one that he had. He said, well, maybe I could find a motorcycle like the one I had that somebody really took care of and stuff. And then this morning, as soon as he opened up the site, that was the first ad that came up. And he sent me to show me. And I was thinking, how simple. Because I've been imagining this piece of land that I want. And I see how things manifest for him. It's really easy for me to see on other people how things are manifested. Like that breathing machine for diving that he wanted, he just manifested it. He said, I want to get this for my birthday. And then something came up and he was able to order it for his birthday. And because like money that he got back from somewhere, and then he had the opportunity and he got it, and he got it before his birthday. And so when you see things manifest like that, and it's just putting intention and then putting your attention on it. It's okay, I want this. This is what I want in detail. And then putting intention on it, like going in and actually searching it out and stuff. So with this land that I want, that I'm that I want to, that I want, like the land that I want. I'm gonna start going in and searching it out. I already did the other day. I went in and looked to see if what was open, but my vision is getting clearer and clearer. So I'm gonna go in and take a look at it and see if I can find something. And a lot of times when you do find something and something becomes already actual, like in the 3D world, like you notice that it's, oh, wait a minute, this really does exist, then the hows, they start becoming solid. Like all of a sudden you start thinking, okay, well, it's here. How do I get it? And then you can start making plans rather than just dreams. You can plan out your dreams. So that's what I'm going to do this morning. That, and I also, yesterday, when I was saying about how I was really happy with everything I did yesterday, I sat down yesterday in the last hour and a half before I went to the hot springs, the last hour and a half of the day, and I set down the design for my alcohol book. And that's something I've been procrastinating around for a few weeks. And so I have the layout down, so that I want to sit down and do too. I want to sit down and finish that. Okay, well, I'm going to end this here, so thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.